Welcome to Cheddas Auto. Today we're going to show you how to install your intake adapter from adapting a newer style D series intake to the older D15a3 carb, or EW as they call them sometimes, cylinder heads. So first of all, what I'm going to need you to do is remove all the studs that are originally in these locations and clean up the surface to have it ready for a new gasket. This is the adapter here. Everything you need is included in the kit, other than a couple hand tools. You'll need a couple Allen keys. This is a 5mm, this is an 8mm. So the adapter's right here. We did some cross porting for the coolant passage, and they're all sealed up with O-rings. These are hydraulic fittings, so they'll be more than good enough for, you know, the 30-40 psi. They're rated up to 2,000 or 3,000 psi, so they're good for that. Located here are the conflicting fasteners. These are the holes that don't line up. So we had to make 2 adapter plates. They slide in there just like that and like that. These relocate the studs so that your new intake manifold will bolt on without any conflicting issues. Here you'll see 2 threaded holes and 2 counter bores. They're special fasteners, small head fasteners that go into those holes there, as you can see. And other than that, there's only one hole that actually lines up, which is the one through hole with no threading. And pretty much line everything up on the cylinder head and put it together. So go ahead and finger tighten all the fasteners that are going to go through the plate into place. Also make sure you install the longer stud into this hole. You can use a double nut to tighten it. Don't over tighten them because they are the same strength as the stock ones. So if you break it off, that's not my fault. You can see they're here. The shorter ones go here and here. Those are the 16 mils. And these are the longer 25 mil ones. These are the special ones, obviously, and one standard one. Once you're done all that, go ahead and tighten it up just like you would using like a cross pattern that Honda recommends. You can torque them up to spec if you like as well. Make sure you don't get any leakages. And you can see I've got my gasket in there. No conflicting issues. It all fits up really nice. Next, you can install the studs into these 4 holes. You can use double nut again to tighten them. Don't over tighten them. Everything's aluminum. You can go in here and you can see where the other conflicting fastener parts will go. So you slide them into place and use the 5mm fasteners and also tighten them into place. Here are the stainless 5mm fasteners tightened to the intake adapter with the adapter blocks for the conflicting fasteners. Tighten them up. Not too tight again. You can check online what a 5mm fastener should be tightened to in aluminum if you like. It's only maybe 4 or 5 pounds, and not too much more than hand tight. These are very strong. You won't have to worry about any plates pulling out or anything. Go ahead and install the last 2 studs into the adapter plates. Again, I'm going to remind you, don't over tighten them. And now you're okay to install your new intake manifold. This is just a stock one out of an EF chassis, but I suppose that most of you guys will be running aftermarket intakes from Skunk 2 or ITVs or even Eagle intake manifolds. They're all really good quality. And yeah, so you can just take your intake manifold and slide it on. Just like so. Now you're free to put the new nuts on, tighten it up, torque it to spec, and you're good to go. You'll have to do some wiring. You can run different throttle bodies, different fuel management, whatever you like. This pretty much opens up the EW engine to pretty much every aftermarket part made for the D series. So you can turn your little EW into a little power plant. Thanks a lot for watching.